I need help. I'm a full-time working mom. Time's very limited when it comes to cooking. I cook the same foods that I was raised on, Spanish foods, so I constantly cook with the same 5 seasonings.
My name is Sergeant First Class Rene Marquis, a 5-star military chef. My mission is to travel around this great country and rescue you and your family from the same old boring dinners. Today I'm going to train Mom to make teriyaki chicken with grilled pineapple, stir-fried noodles, and Chinese long beans. Fall in for dinner boot camp. So, Julia, you have a difficult time making dinner for your family. What's the problem?
Well, I'm stuck in a food rut. We constantly cook Spanish food, 5 days a week. Rice and beans, pork, plantains, all your basic Spanish foods.
Well, today's your lucky day. You're going to boot camp, and I'm going to train you and teach you how to make Asian cuisine.
Oh,
right
exciting.
Here in your own kitchen.
My husband's going to love that.
Excellent. So we're going to start off with some teriyaki chicken. I have some chopped garlic, some chopped ginger.
Chopped ginger.
Mm-hmm. Smell? I got some fresh lemon juice, and then we're going to add some of this teriyaki sauce. So now we basically have our chicken, and you could marinate this chicken if you wanted to the day before.
Okay.
But what we're going to do is we're just going to coat this chicken very well in the bowl, and we're also going to baste this as we're cooking the chicken as well. These are boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Okay.
But we just want to put the skin side down if there was skin. So imagine the smooth part is where the skin would be.
Okay.
And we're just going to grill this chicken on our grill. This makes the house smell good.
So the rough edges we put up on top?
Yes.
Okay.
So all we're going to do is we're going to put grill marks on the chicken.
It smells wonderful.
So we got one more piece to put on here. And then we're going to do our pineapple the same way. And it can go in the same bowl with the chicken.
So you marinate the pineapple as well?
We're just going to get some of the teriyaki flavoring on it.
Okay.
Plus the sugar that's in here will help it caramelize on the grill. Now we're just going to take our pineapple, put those on the grill. So now we have our pineapple grilling. We're going to take the rest of this marinade and we're just going to put that on the burner. We're going to bring this to a boil. Now we have our chicken. We're going to put our chicken in the oven.
Okay.
Our pineapple is almost done. So we're just going to take that off the grill. You can see that it has grill marks on there. And this also will have that teriyaki flavor, but not very strong. It won't be as strong as the chicken is. And then we're just going to take this grill pan off. So then we're going to get our wok, because the next thing we're going to do is our lo mein noodles. Before we do that, we're going to blanch our long beans. And these long beans are just like green beans, except they're long. They're also found in Asian markets. So these are going to cook for about 2 minutes in the water. We call that blanching.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you see our pan is nice and hot for our lo mein. So we're just going to add our oil. This is sesame oil. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our onions and our carrots, because our carrots are julienne, but they're raw. And we're basically just cooking these, and we're just going to start to sweat these down. So the next thing that will go in there is our julienne red peppers.
Now, can I substitute any of these vegetables?
If you don't have any of these vegetables, you can use the vegetables that you have or the vegetables that you like. Onions and carrots can be used in any cuisines. The snow peas, the bean sprouts, and the bamboo shoots are the ones that you would find in the Asian aisle.
Okay.
So now we're going to go ahead and add our bamboo shoots and our snow peas. These have been julienned also. These have just all been cut very thin. Now we added our noodles, and we're just going to get these hot. The mushrooms just take a little bit of time, so we can sprinkle those on top. We have a tablespoon of sugar, and here I have some oyster sauce. This oyster sauce can also be found in the Asian market. What's going to happen is this seems to be thick right now, but when you add all of these vegetables and some of the water starts to cook out of the vegetables, this sauce will be thinned out. So this is cooking. We can sprinkle our bean sprouts on top, and now we can pay attention to our long beans. So we're going to take these out of the water. We're just going to put them in our bowl of ice water to stop the cooking process. All right, so now we're going to take a look at our noodles. Our noodles are almost done. As soon as they're coated with sauce, just like that is right there, what happens is the sauce is on the top. It'll start to slowly get to the bottom. We have the sauce going for the chicken.
Okay, so we just bring this to a boil right here.
We're going to bring this to a boil because if it was in contact with any of the raw chicken, or if you marinated the chicken the night before, you could bring it to a boil now to make sure that it was fully cooked. Okay, so it's hot right now. I'm going to take the chicken out, and you're going to baste the chicken for us.
Okay, so you want to give it a thick coat?
Yes.
Okay. It smells so good.
Beautiful. All right, so now we've basted our chicken. We're gonna put our chicken back in the oven to let it finish cooking. We have our long beans in the water here, and we're just gonna strain these long beans, but I need your help.
Okay.
I need you to help me tie these long beans into a pretty bow for us.
What kind of bow?
Just a real simple bow. Not too tight, but something that looks like that.
This is something I can have my daughter do.
There you go. Okay, so in this pan, we have our oil. It's just some olive oil, and you can see the pan is ready. And you can see they're getting a little bit of color. You can see that the garlic is getting a little bit of color. Now we're just gonna add our soy sauce, our chopped peanuts, seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper, and just a little bit of garlic chili paste. Then all we gotta do is wait on our chicken.
Now they won't be too hot with the chili pepper that you put in there, will they?
For the kids? No, you can try it, you tell me.
Oh, it just gives it that nice little hint.
A very subtle hint, that's absolutely right. And just before we serve this, we're gonna take our marinade that we thickened up, and we're gonna baste this just one more time. And then our garnishes for the teriyaki chicken is just some simple green onion, our grilled pineapple slices. What do you think? Quick meal in 15 to 20 minutes.
Smells great.
Excellent, you think the kids will like this?
I hope so.
Let's find out, let's go have dinner. Everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. He enjoyed the pineapple. If you liked what you saw today, subscribe to CafeMom Studios on YouTube. I'm Chef Rene Marquis, and we'll see you next time.